We got a nice little content drop today and a new collection reward. So we're going to go over that. There is also a new event and mini seasons, a little update to that also, as well as a new headliner and all that stuff. So let's go over the collection that just dropped. And it's for the TAKASHI Okazaki collection and all those card arts. And it's for a 97 Babe Ruth card. So they actually made this, I think, pretty reasonable. You only need 8 of the cards. And I think a lot of people thought it would be all the cards, which would have included the Greg Maddux card that dropped yesterday. But you only need 8. And I say only, but 8 of it is still pretty expensive because you do need Delgado, you need Joe Morgan, you need Hoffman, and you need all these other guys that cost about $30K each, maybe a little bit more. But for getting all those cards, for getting 8 of them, you will get this 97 Babe Ruth card. And he does look really nice. Has 112 contact versus righties, 109 versus lefties, 106 power versus righties, and 101 versus lefties. With 83 vision, has silver tier defense, 57 speed, can play outfield and first base. So that's pretty nice. Babe has one of the nicest swings in my opinion. So this is definitely a card that, we're trying to get soon. We're not going to get it today, obviously, but with no money spent, we have the live series collection we're looking to finish up. And then there's the big collection that drops on Friday. But I do think sometime, within this next week or the weekend or next week, we can get this Babe Ruth card. And I'm really looking forward to it. But just for like a quick price gauge right now, Delgado, he's going for 170K. So obviously he's a card you're going to have to pick up. Joe Morgan going for 70K. You have Trevor Hoffman going for around 23K. So that's not that bad, I guess. He's the cheapest one. And then Randy Johnson going for 28 to 30K. Pretty much the rest of these guys probably around 32K or so. But there is ways to get these cards and I'll go over it. So you don't have to get everything done today. Take your time with this. This Babe Ruth card won't be that expensive. The hardest one to get is probably going to be Carlos Delgado. He'll be the most expensive. So yeah, that's the new collection reward of Babe Ruth. Now going over some of the other stuff that dropped. We have a new headliner today. So the headliner for set 18 is a Future Stars, Lover Piguero. Probably said that wrong, but he does have 86 contact versus righties, 109 versus lefties, 85 power versus righties, and 99 versus lefties. Can play short, second, and third. Has diamond tier defense, 85 speed. Doesn't look like a bad card. He definitely looks pretty solid. There's also a whole bunch of Future Stars card dropping on Friday. So it's kind of weird that they dropped this as a headliner when I'm pretty sure the whole featured program on Friday is dedicated to Future Stars. But here's an extra one that we can end up getting, and you'll definitely need these Future Stars cards because they'll be used for the big collection that does drop on Friday. So I probably would pick this card up. 47K for me though is kind of expensive. He's definitely up there in price. I don't think this is like a 50K worthy of a card, but I don't know, maybe he is. We'll have to see his swing. But in general, I really like the Future Stars set. And there's probably going to be a lot of good cards, that we'll be able to use. So there's that. And then we'll go to events. Events actually had a pretty big update yesterday. But with events, we have the better late than never event. No lineup restrictions, 92 overall, 3 inning games on All-Star. It ends on June 7th. And the rewards for this one, we have a 93 Cliff Lee card. Has 103 stamina, 83 hit per 9, 90 K per 9, 93 walk per 9. With a 92 sinker, 87 cutter, 85 circle change, 76 knuckle curve, and a 92 fastball. So lefty arm, solid per 9s, but I wouldn't say great per 9s. Overall, though, a pretty good card. For a 93 card, I think it's pretty solid. But is it a card we're really going to use that much? Probably not. And then we got a 94 Jimmy Rollins. He has 75 contact versus righties, 122 versus lefties, 62 power versus righties, and 77 versus lefties with diamond tier defense, 87 speed. So the 122 contact versus lefties is pretty nice. I guess if you parallel this card 3 times, to parallel 3 and he has 80 power versus lefties, that would also be pretty nice. But, versus righties, he's not really usable, I would say. On Hall of Fame, on All-Star, he should be fine. On All-Star, this card should be fine. But Jimmy Rollins, I think normally has a pretty nice swing. So he could be pretty good. He definitely could be pretty good. And then just the rest of this, at 7 wins, you get a rewind pack. And then at 20 wins, you get a rewind pack and 30 wins. So some other show packs along the way. Now, one thing you can do you know, to kind of make the Takashi collection maybe a little bit cheaper is play through 30 wins. You know, take these rewind packs. You can keep taking Trevor Hoffman too. He's probably the most expensive. You know, he's 22K. You can get him 3 times and sell him 3 times. You know, I think that's a pretty solid move. You know, getting him 3 times, selling him 3 times. If you don't have these cards, you know, obviously if you don't have any of these cards, I would get the cards you don't have. But if you have all of these, if you've been up to date with the events, that's a pretty good move to do. And then you can work your way and get the other Takashi cards that you don't have. So that is the current event. And again, it ends on June 7th. I think we have enough time to wait until Friday when the new program drops and then play this on the weekend. But also the other big change with this is they changed the reward system for like the win streak. So now it's only 8 wins for a diamond. That's a pretty big change going from 12 to 8. And I actually played a run yesterday on the last event where I got Trevor Hoffman, and I did get an 8-win run. Got Vladdy Jr., so probably the best card you can get for 8 wins. And that's a really nice change, especially for us no money spent. If you can get the 8 wins, you'll definitely get a good amount of these low-end diamonds, which they're not really that expensive. But, you know, diamonds still help with, you know, just building up stub counts and whatnot. And then the last thing I think is mini seasons. So there is no new diamond reward for mini seasons, which, you know, that's kind of disappointing. But for winning a mini season, you do get a Takashi choice pack, which is pretty nice. So here's a free one you can get. And like I said, if you play events and get the rewind packs, you can get 3 Trevor Hoffmans, sell those. You can pretty much get 4 of these Takashi cards for maybe like 20K. That's not that bad if you play it right. And then you just would have to get Delgado. But Legend Choice Pack for winning, this one is not repeatable. You only get it 1 time. But I think it's definitely worth playing it to get that choice pack. And then you get the championship bundle, which this one here is repeatable. And then you also get a mini seasons team icon for reaching the semifinals, finish the regular season as top 4 to make the playoffs. You get a prospect choice pack. You get another prospect choice pack for tallying 40 extra base hits with prospects, future stars, and rookie series. And then a single season get on base 30 times gets you a show pack. You have 5 show packs for tallying 60 total bases with face of the franchise players. So I wonder if those cards would go up. I don't really assume that much. Prospect choice pack for second half hero cards, and that is driving in 30 runs. And then in a single season, tally 30 runs with any players. That's 5 show packs right there. Another 5 show packs with 60 strikeouts with rookie, breakout, and veteran series cards. And then is this luck? You have in a single season beat all 7 teams for a headliners pack, beat 4 different teams for another show pack, and then fundamental baseball tally 15 sack flies. Wow. And that's for a set 17 with any legend player. Finish the regular season in 3rd place for a show pack. And then the Bronze Brigade. So they're bringing in some, I feel like there's more rewards this season too. But they have BR rewind packs here. So that's kind of interesting. You have that for tallying 25 hits with bronze players. And then 20 stolen bases with all-star players gets you a ball in as a habit pack. Win 10 games on Hall of Fame gets you a ball in as a habit pack. And then 50 strikeouts with silver pitchers gets you a BR silver rewind pack. And then win 10 games with any gold pitchers gets you a BR gold pack. So I don't know if you can do all of these in one season, to be honest. You know, some of these, they might intertwine a little bit. So we'll have to figure it out. But I definitely recommend playing through this season. And then there is the mystery missions. You live streaming. I don't know what that could be, but 1,500 right there. I don't know what that could be, but it's only for a gold choice pack. So it's only a gold mystery choice pack for the mystery missions. So I don't really think I care. I don't really think I care. But once we figure this out, you know, I'll let you guys know. But again, I do recommend you guys playing through this mini season to get this Legend Choice Pack and the Takashi Choice Pack. You know, I think that's pretty nice. I think I'm going to wait until Friday, though, because I already maxed out the current program. And with the new program dropping on Friday, all this XP could be very usable for that. So we're going to wait until Friday to play this out. That's why it's probably going to take us a while to get this Babe Ruth card. But yeah, you know, I think the content update isn't that bad. You know, there's definitely some good stuff there. And then as far as the future content, you know, what we have to look forward to on the 2nd, which is in a couple days, Lou Gehrig Day. And that's going to be a player program with moments celebrating Lou Gehrig and 2 other diamond players. So I think it's safe to assume Lou Gehrig is going to be one of the diamonds. And then who knows who the other ones might be. I would assume it's players that played with Gehrig, but who knows. And then on Friday, we have a big content drop with the 30 players in the next featured program. So far, some of them have been revealed, and they all been future stars, I believe. So I'm pretty sure all 30 will be future stars. We'll have moments, conquests, missions, all that stuff, and then a big Legends and Flashbacks collection. So a lot to look forward to this week. You know, I think this has probably been maybe the best week content-wise, or that's what it looks like it's gonna be with all these collections and stuff dropping. But let me know what you guys think about the Babe Ruth card and the collection, and if it's a card you plan on going and getting. Also, there will be a no money spent later tonight. So until then, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, drop a like in the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.